Hello guys, this is Sci-Fi Gamer here, and we're going to continue where we left off. We are on Ilos trying to stop Saren, and we're going to retrace his footsteps. Saren is on the way to the conduit, so we are going to try and stop him in time before he reaches it. So, Ilos is one of the last main planets. And then we head to Citadel after this. This is our last main mission. And it covers 2 planets, Ilos and the Citadel. So yeah, the conduit is pretty much like a back door to get inside the Citadel. So the Sovereign, Saren, and the Fleet of Geth are on their way toward to the Citadel to take control over it.
Been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
So all the containers on there are the Prothean stasis pods, like they are stating. They were hoping to stay within the next cycle and hoping to repopulate in this cycle, but they failed. Said only one that you know survived, and his name is Javik, and you will see him in Mass Effect 3. So
what is happening?
Here we are. We're gonna go talk to Vigil,
I do not think
which is a Prothean VI. I think it was either VI or AI, but he will talk about the whole Prothean, pretty much everything that he knows about Protheans and what he's doing and why he tried to warn the next cycle and beacons. So here we go. We're gonna talk to him. See you in a little bit.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack!
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and merely open the relay of extinction. Will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say, but it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
And we are back. So, yeah, like you said, Reapers come in every 50,000 years, like it said, Liara said, and pretty much throughout the game. The Reapers come in every 50,000 years to pretty much collect data or something. It will be kind of discussed more on the DLC, the Leviathan on Mass Effect 3. The Leviathan was the first Sentinel Apex to be harvested, and they survived a lot longer than pretty much any apex. And they will discuss it more stuff. Pretty much the Reapers came and collect data. It's kind of hard to remember, but they come and collect data every 50,000 years. So, and it was coming out too slow, so that's why they created the Citadel and the Mass Effect relays to speed up the process. And the Keepers were, you know, like he said, are controlled by the Citadel. That's why they sent Sovereign to the Citadel so he can open the portal, the Mass Effect, to the rest of the Reaper forces, whatever you want to call it, in dark space, and send them all the way here, all the way back, and so they can start the cycle again. The Reaper forces actually survive in dark space with element 0 and dark stasis. I think, and not dark stasis, long stasis. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, I have lost audio to all my videos, so you will hear me playing over my voice over till I find a new one. It's well into Mass Effect 2, so you're gonna hear me pretty much like this for quite a while, until I find something to fix it or not fix it, or find a new solution. So, yep, in Mass Effect 2, the main villain is Collectors, which will be discussed more of their biology and more of their rareness in the next
There, the conduit.
Mass Effect.
That's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Here's a cutscene, so.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station!
The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
So pretty much the conduit is just pretty much like a back door inside the Citadel. You won't have time to pretty much kill all 4 of them. You have time for at least 1, but pretty much Saren is trying to close the arms of the Citadel so the Reaper can take control of it.
Critical failures detected across
So
all
that's
monitored systems.
what we are doing.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
Now all we gotta do is go straight to the
Across all monitored systems. Please begin
council.
emergency evacuation procedures.
Not council, but where we go to see the council. That's where we gotta go.
The Presidium is
And
experiencing
defeat
severe
Saren.
system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Please begin emergency.
So we gotta go to the where we go see the council. That's where he is in the Citadel control room. I'm sorry for any lag. I know it gets quite frustrating.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station. Don't...
Saren's locked the elevator! Suit up! We're going outside!
Okay, so we pretty much walk the rest of the way there and fight our way. So as you can see, Sovereign is attached to the Citadel. And the arms are closed. And we gotta make our way to Saren and pretty much defeat him. Now, once you get to Ilos, once you commit to it, there's nothing you can do. It's an immediate cutscene into the Citadel. So before coming to Ilos, I would suggest doing all the side quests and everything. Well, once you complete Vermeer, it's a straight shot into the Citadel, so you can clean up some side quests on the Citadel if you need to. And once you get back out, you can do... I haven't, but I'm usually done with all my side quests before I go on Vermeer. But you can clean up majority of your side quests if you want to, that you need to, once you're back out. But once you 100% come to Ilos, there's no going back. There's nothing you can do. Because it's pretty much a straight shot to the Citadel. Make sure you guys to leave a like and comment below if you need any questions, comments, or advice. Leave it in the comment section below. How are you guys doing today? I wouldn't recommend going right under there and going through, because you will be immediately dead. We are gonna, we still got one more video left, pretty much long shot, and that tells you how big a Reaper is. We will be, this is the second to last video walkthrough of Mass Effect 1. We will be doing Mass Effect 2 shortly. I got a pretty good ways on Mass Effect 2 and I got it recorded. All I need to do is put my voice over pretty much, edit it a little bit and upload it. That's pretty much all I got left. I got one more video on Mass Effect 1, which is the fight with Saren and the end credits, not end credits, but rest of the scene. So that's the whole deal is, I'm hoping to get at least work on one video a day and have it uploaded within that afternoon or evening. I really don't have a set schedule. I will try to get as many videos as I can. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded. I will still be doing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I will still try to get a couple of them uploaded. And if you guys have any suggestions on next game or anything, I will be doing that. Also, I will be getting Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, when it comes out. So I might do a walkthrough on that too. So That's gonna be a little while. That's also as well. If there's anything you want to talk about, just leave it in the comment section below, and I could, if you want to do like, you know, Mass Effect, talk about Star Wars, just leave it in the comment section below, and we'll discuss it in the next video or next section. And we'll talk about not next video, but in the next video or so. So
That's it.
this is pretty much a fight for Saren.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
There you go. If you have Paragon, you can actually talk him way out of it and he will kill himself and you don't have to fight him. But with the Reaper implants, he will be changed. So I'm gonna save here. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you in the next video. Hope you have it well.